some musicians, there is no bigger thrill than playing music in a band. Now imagine if that music gained you a record deal, a dedicated following, and the title of one of the best bands in America by one of the nation's most respected music critics.
But what if all that happened and you still weren't able to quit your day job? Well, that's the story of Wussy, the act in this morning's Saturday Session. How did you come up with the name?
I think it looks good on a t-shirt.
There you have it. And Chuck came up to me, he's like, I'm starting a new band with her. It's called Wussy. And I'm like, that's great, man.
So you signed right on that with that as an advertising campaign?
Well, here's the unexpected thing. Chuck is actually good at writing songs.
Wussy is a five-piece group led by 53-year-old Chuck Cleaver and his ex-girlfriend Lisa Walker. Cleaver's previous band, Ass Ponies, had modest success in the 1990s.
Well, what you have to understand, too, is, like, I'm older. Pre-internet, when you were from a place like Cincinnati, you never really expected anybody to pay any attention to you anyway. You know, it's like, we're never getting out of here. So you call yourself Ass Ponies or Wussy because you think, well, nobody's going to care, so what difference does it make? You do it because it's something that you like to do.
Being in Wussy is not a full-time job, but it's not quite a hobby either.
What's the weather like today?
To make ends meet, Mark Messerly teaches music to kids at an elementary school. Walker waits tables at a cafe and does web design on the side. Cleaver spent 15 years as a stonemason before back troubles made him give it up. He now sells vintage collectibles at a local antique mall and online.
And, I don't know, I'm looking for work. You know, if you want to hire an irresponsible old grump, here I am.
You do that part really well.
Yeah, oh, I'm good at it.
You're kind of custom made for, like, working at a record store.
Yeah, I am. I love.
And there are a lot of those now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shake It Records happens to be one of them. The Cincinnati record store doubles as Wussy's music label. We spoke to them in October, just before a show. You drove to New York for this concert?
Yes.
How long did that take?
12 hours and change, something like that.
Drove overnight. I got out of work. They picked me up. Chuck and I used to drive, but now we need naps. We've become the grandpas who just nod off.
You are actually a grandfather, right?
Yeah, 3 times. My daughter has 3.
You're a great-great-grandfather?
Yeah. Yeah. I look remarkably good for 95.
When you think of rock bands on the road, it's not a grandfather's life.
No, it's not even a father's life.
I don't think anyone in the band really expects any kind of riches to ever come from this.
We're not going to turn it down. I mean,
yeah, we're not gonna,
no,
if there's
please.
benefactors out there who are touched by our story, you can make checks out to Wussy, LLC. But in lieu of that...
LLC.
And that does exist.
It
does it?
Exist.
No.
Yeah. We're organized enough to have done that, you know.
Wussy, LLC.
If nothing else.